everybody, and welcome. Alex Brasky alongside my co-host, Ajay Cybulski, here with the Batavia girls flag football team, second year of that program's existence. Really a thriving sport throughout Section 5 and beyond. It's really sweeping the nation. And Coach, we want to start with you. You came up short of the sectional title these past 2 years, but you make back-to-back title games, and I'm sure that's something to be proud of in and of itself. But if you could maybe break it down a little bit more fine for us, what are you most proud of these girls these past 2 seasons? What inspired you most about their performance and just their attitude out there on the field?
Honestly, what I'm most proud of is how willing they were to come and work hard the last 2 years and really learn the game of football. It's not something that a lot of people would go out and do. It's a new sport. People get nervous and kind of wait for somebody else to fail and then jump in. But these girls didn't take that route. They took the route of, we want to learn something new and not just learn it. They want to be pretty good at it. It's been really fun with this group.
Coach, Isabella and Ella, thank you for joining us here. Isabella, I'll start with you. As a senior leader for this team, what kind of leadership style did you try and implement throughout the season? Were you a hands-off kind of leader? Just kind of what inspired you to be a leader, and what kind of leadership style did you use?
So I think we were all trying to figure out how to play. None of us ever played, so I think I went with more of a hands-off approach. We were all just trying to help each other out and figure out the game.
Now, Ella, for you, was flag football a sport you were always interested in, or was it more of an impulse decision when you found out that flag football was coming to Batavia because obviously maybe some of your friends were playing, or what kind of influenced you to try the sport and really just run with it?
As soon as I heard that we were able to have football at our school, I was so excited, and it was a great experience for these girls. So seeing me and my friends do it, it really pushed me to want to be able to do it as well.
Now, Ella, another question for you. You had so many seniors on this team and seniors that came back for another year. You're on your senior trip now on the bus, as a matter of fact, in Canada. But to have that group with you from last year to this year and striving for those goals together, what did that mean to you to have that whole group together?
It's so meaning to my heart, and it's just great that I was able to accomplish what we did with these girls, and being able to go out with them, it really was an amazing feeling.
Isabella, same question to you.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I mean, we do every sport together basically through all the seasons, so being able to just end it with them was really an awesome experience.
Now, Coach, back to you. The evolution of flag football in the Section 5 area and nationally, why do you think it is becoming such more of a common sport? And did you ever see yourself in this position, this seat of coaching a flag football team?
Honestly, I never saw myself coaching flag football. When I heard it was coming to Batavia, I was intrigued. I think it's a great thing, but I really wasn't interested in coaching it just because I coach boys football. I coach boys baseball, and there's other things that I do that it's tough to add in there. But anything that comes down to Batavia sports, I'm always in it because I want them to be successful. I'm a huge Batavia Blue Devil fan. It doesn't matter what sport it is, so that was part of the intrigue. I wanted to make sure that we were successful. So yeah, it pretty much that's kind of how it went.
Yeah, Coach, I don't want to date either one of us here, but I remember watching you play high school sports way back in the day. So you certainly bleed blue through and through. And a father of 3 boys coming over, coaching a girls' sport, what have you learned through this process? The day-to-day with these female athletes, and you've been very close with your 3 boys and watching their athletic careers grow, but what's a difference or something maybe that stood out to you watching these girls strive for greatness?
Well, I think it's not that they're smarter than boys. I shouldn't say that, but they are.
I think that's a safe thing to say, Coach. Your wife.
You're right. Honestly, they are like sponges. Everything that I threw at them, they were willing to try, willing to learn. I don't know if you knew, but I think we had like a 98 average New York State Scholar Athlete team as a whole team, not just just the minimum 15 numbers. So coaching a group like this with an overall 98 average is it's a coach's dream. They're such great kids. They come, just everything they do, they work hard at, and it's incredible to see, honestly.
Now, Isabella, you being a receiver, do you have kind of a reception from your quarterback, Anna Varland, that kind of stood out to you? And if you do, just kind of take me through that play.
Hold on, let me think a little bit.
Okay.
I got a good one for you.
Okay.
There were so many of them. It seemed like Anna had 4 passing touchdowns every single game.
I think it was Monroe, a Monroe game. Anna threw it to me, and I kind of one arm caught it and brought it in for the touchdown.
Did you get any yards after the catch there, or was that like, it was in the end zone? You were in the end zone.
Yeah,
like an Odell Beckham catch.
Yeah,
kind of.
That's exactly how it looked.
That's exactly how it looked. And then Ella, same with you. As a running back, what were the most important attributes that you kind of developed over the course of the last 2 years as a running back? Because it's a very unique position. You got to run between a multitude of defenders. So take me through just kind of that process.
Just to be able to get out fast, you just have to go, can't slow down, and Anna gets the ball to me every time. So that was great for me. And also getting low and moving your hips. People can't get the flags and you're moving like that. So that really helps as well.
How difficult was it to learn how to pull the flags? I remember playing flag football in like gym class back in the day, maybe with my family during get-togethers or something, and I could never, for the life of me, get the damn flags off somebody's waist. Isabella, was it difficult at first, and what were some of the strategies you used or some of the focuses you had to get the flag off the waist?
It was definitely difficult at first because, like, I'm used to playing defense in, like, soccer and basketball. You kind of, like, use your body and you, like, want to, like, get between where they're going, but you can't really do that in flag football. So you, like, want to go for both hips. You got to pull both of them. You got to make sure your hand doesn't slip. You want to aim for, like, the white part of the buckle. So, yeah, it was definitely different, but we got there.
And Ella, kind of on that same note, how do you balance as a running back and someone who showed great aggression on the field and really led to your success? How did you balance that with having to kind of hold yourself back in those situations where you might just want to go up and tackle a girl, but you got to pull the flag?
It is really hard, I have to say, but you just have to focus and aim for those hips and just aim where you're going.
Isabella, what are your future plans? What will you be doing beyond your high school career?
So next year I'm attending The Ohio State University, and I'm going to be a business major.
The Ohio State.
The Ohio State. So flag football definitely got me excited to go watch the football games there.
Yeah, absolutely. And then same to you, Ella. What are your plans, post graduation?
I'm attending St. John Fisher University, and I am majoring in their nursing field, along with I am running their indoor and outdoor track at the school. So that'll be fun.
You're gonna get a look during Bill's training camp? You're gonna head out there, get a look at the campus?
Yeah.
Now, Coach, just beyond their athletic prowess on the field, how special has it? I guess I've kind of asked this question before, but just how special has it been for you to watch their growth from the very beginning? I'm sure going out there on the practice field, they really didn't know what to expect, had no idea what they were doing, and having a football background, coaching varsity football, winning sectional championships with the boys program there at Batavia. Was there a transition for you as well? So kind of a two-pronged question. What was the perspective watching that growth, and was there a growth process that you had to kind of endure yourself to kind of fit yourself in and maybe learn a new coaching style in a new sport?
Honestly, I think that I didn't really change much from how I coached the boys. I always told them that I'd have never coached girls sports before. I don't have any daughters. So the only thing I've ever done is coaching wise is coach boys. So, and that's all I knew. They expressed from the get that they had no interest in me coaching them any other way. The easy part is how coachable they are. I mean, they're so smart. I think we said this before. It was one of the group that we had made it extremely easy to coach. And I think we have a kind of a really cool relationship with how practices went, and after practice and joking around, and I expect unbelievable things, especially from the girls that just graduated, the seniors going on in college. So it's been a really great time. It's been really fun.
Isabella and Ella, just one more question for both of you. Now, I'm going to ask the first one, and I want you both to answer it. Then I'll ask you another one. I want you both to answer it. First question, the community was really behind you girls these past 2 years. And what did that community support mean to you? And is there anything that stood out to you, any memory specifically that you really sensed, wow, these people really care about what we're doing?
I think that it was awesome. Batavia is really big with boys football, and we know how we all get so excited for every game. So that translation to us, it really meant a lot. It was cool to get that attraction to girls sports, especially in Batavia. And I think one of the games where I was like, wow, people are actually into this was we had someone come out and play guitar national anthem for one of our games, and that was a super cool thing to see someone putting in their time to come play and before our game.
And Ella, same to you.
And not only do of course our fans come to all of our games, and it is so great to see the support, but there's behind the scenes things going on as well. We do a lot of things like team dinners that just make us a team. It brings us closer together, and it's something that we're all very grateful for.
All right, once again, one last question. First for you, Isabella. I'm sure you were a bit tentative to start this new venture in flag football. You girls have never played the sport before, but what would you advise a prospective high school athlete, whether it be in flag football, whether it be trying basketball for the first time, what would you advise them in terms of how you were able to get past that maybe mental barrier into trying something new? How were you able to get past that and get out there on the football field with your friends?
I would say just go for it. I mean, you really have nothing to lose. It's high school. Everybody's going to try stuff. You're going to find what you like. You're going to find what you don't like. And being on a team is one of the best experiences I think I've ever had. So I would say, even if you're not a big fan of the sport, go for it, try it out, because you'll definitely make awesome bonds, even if you don't like it.
Yeah, just give everything your all and try your best and be yourself and do what you can. But you're all into it.
All right, Coach, ladies, thank you for joining us. Go enjoy Toronto. It's a great city. Ajay raves about it all the time. I've been there in our past, so a lot of fun in your future, I'm sure.
Thank you.